Imagine living in a city where everything is automated. Your home adjusts the temperature before you arrive, public transport shows up exactly when you need it, and traffic jams are nothing but a distant memory. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But what if this dream has a hidden cost, one you never signed up for? A cost where your every move, every choice, and even your freedom is up for grabs. Welcome to the rise of smart cities, where convenience comes at a price that might just be too high to pay. Stick with me and let's dive into the truth behind this so-called smart revolution. Smart cities are being celebrated as the next big leap in urban living. Think of cities like Singapore and Dubai. They've turned technology into magic. Efficient public transport systems, AI-powered waste management, apps that guide you to an empty parking spot, and even sensors that lower pollution. All of this makes daily life smoother, more sustainable, and incredibly efficient. But here's the catch, none of this happens without one critical ingredient: data, tons of it. And that data? It's yours. Your location, your daily habits, your preferences, every action you take feeds into these systems. But let me ask you something, who owns this data? Who controls how it's used? And what happens when this data falls into the wrong hands? Because the same technologies that make life easier, like IoT devices, AI, and big data, can also turn these cities into surveillance hubs. Take China, for example. Smart city technologies are already being used there in ways that raise serious concerns. Facial recognition cameras track citizens 24/7. Social credit systems decide if you can travel, apply for loans, or even where you can live. It's no longer a matter of convenience, it's about control. And while you might think, oh, that could never happen here, think again. The tools are already everywhere: public cameras, predictive algorithms, and even the apps we use daily. The question is, how far will governments and corporations go with this power? Let's take a real-world example closer to home. In Toronto, a smart neighborhood project led by Sidewalk Labs, Google's sister company, promised a futuristic utopia. Eco-friendly designs, high-speed internet, seamless public services, it all sounded amazing. But when people discovered the extensive and intrusive data collection at the heart of the project, with almost no transparency, they fought back. Citizens demanded answers, and the project was eventually cancelled. This shows us one critical thing: people don't want convenience if it means losing their privacy. And yet, many of these technologies are being implemented globally without asking for our consent. Are we truly prepared for what we're signing up for? So, here's the bigger picture. How much are you willing to trade for convenience? Sure, a city that reduces traffic and delivers clean energy is fantastic, but at what cost? If your location, habits, and even emotions are being tracked, analyzed, and monetized, you're no longer just a citizen, you're a product. And it doesn't stop there. Whoever owns the data owns the power. They can influence your behavior, silence dissent, and even reshape societal norms, all under the guise of safety and progress. It's not just about losing privacy, it's about losing control over your own life. Convenience without accountability is a slippery slope. But it's not all doom and gloom. The future of smart cities doesn't have to be dystopian. We have a choice, and here's how we can take control. Demand transparency. Push governments and corporations to clarify who owns and controls your data. Support ethical companies. Choose services and products from companies that prioritize privacy and ethical data practices. Stay informed, learn how the technology works and the risks involved before blindly embracing it. Speak up. Use your voice to resist when something feels wrong. Remember Sidewalk Labs? Public resistance shut it down. Your voice matters. Smart cities have the power to revolutionize our world, but they'll only succeed if we hold those in charge accountable. Technology isn't the enemy here, it's the misuse of that technology that threatens us. The future of urban living is closer than you think. Smart cities could transform how we live, making life easier, safer, and more sustainable. But whether these cities become utopias or dystopias depends on us. So let me leave you with this. Will you trade your freedom for convenience? Or will you fight for a future that balances innovation with personal freedom? The choice isn't in the hands of governments or corporations, it's in yours. Let's shape the future together, before it shapes us. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable content. And drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think smart cities are the future, or are they a ticking time bomb? Let's start a conversation.